Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about a really sought after skill to command respect and attention, and most importantly, to be heard. We're talking about executive presence. Executive presence has two fundamental elements: how we feel about ourselves and how others feel about us. Keeping this in mind, it is no surprise that it is important that we are aware of our executive presence and that we can go down to the elements of what we can enhance or improve to become more effective as leaders. In fact, executive presence is the most authentic expression of a leader. Let's know more about this in today's session. So, what do people expect from leaders? People look at strongly held ideals, they look at aligned values, they respect people who can build and also genuinely value relationships. People who respect individuals within the group and also are able to give special attention to them. People who seem strong and capable, and those who can lead to achieve important and aspiring goals. Wow, that's a lot that people expect from leaders. And how can this one important skill of executive presence help leaders to achieve and to gain that kind of trust that their stakeholders, that their audience, that their employees, that their team expects from them? There are three broad pillars of presence: core, connect, and delivery. When we talk about core, as I said, executive presence is the most authentic expression of a leader. We talk about the closely held values, we talk about the character, and we talk about the competence of a leader. Competence is pretty straightforward because it comes with hard skills, it comes with your expertise, it comes with your understanding of the landscape, it comes with your vision. Things that your stakeholders or your audience might not be aware of are your values, and especially those values in action, are of your character, things that you say no to, principles that you stand by. And this forms your core. Your authentic traits, which come in the form of values, which come in the form of your character, and your competence forms your core. The second aspect within presence, and a very strong pillar, is connect. How do people relate to you? And are you able to create a model of effective engagement with people? Now, some people might want to meet you one on one, some people might want to meet you in a larger group, some people might want a mix, and those are just modalities. But are you able to present yourself in a relatable fashion? And are you able to carry your core through your connect? That is extremely important. Your values put into action in the best engagement model with your audiences. This builds the two pieces of presence: core and connect. Now, it's important to understand, like we talked about in the beginning, that it is how you feel about yourself as well as how people feel about you. And if you notice, while core is mostly held close to you and is in your hands, the connect and the delivery needs to be designed keeping the audience in mind. So, when we talk about connect, we talk about relatability and engagement. Keep in mind, the needs and the motivations of your audience. The third piece that brings these two pieces to life is delivery. And delivery means that how are you building on your communication, as well as how consistently you are delivering on the values, on your competence, on your character, and your connect. If you take any relationship, it is formed on two things: consistency and time. Delivery is that fuel that will strengthen your presence. So, when you build a strong model that is anchored in your core, is brought to life through your connect and how relatable and how engaging you can make that connect. Delivery actually stitches the entire piece together by ensuring that you are able to communicate that again and again and again. And not just in words, but also in actions. By valuing people, by telling them what you believe in and how you're demonstrating it. And therefore, these are the three pieces that you have to keep in mind when you talk about executive presence. Again, it is the most authentic expression of a leader. And if you want people to value you genuinely for the person that you are, for the leader that you are, you should focus on the areas that you can enhance in your presence. I'm Alka Sharma, and I'm a transformational life coach. And I'm committed to work with individuals, with entrepreneurs, with students, and with leaders to help them become the best versions of themselves. Thank you very much. Goodbye.